Hello, everyone. Hola, amigos. Bienvenidos. I hope you're all doing well on this lovely Saturday morning. And I just want to go ahead and before we dive into things really later on in the series, but I want to go and first just talk about why I am doing this. I think it's important to always get some context as to the beginning of anything to really understand where someone or something is coming from. And this really goes back into after I launched my last video last month, and a couple of people asked me, my mother included, and a good friend of mine, they were asking, what prompted you, or why is it that you're all of a sudden deciding to go back into social media and with a YouTube channel? And I took some time and I was like, I just feel like it's the right time. I think that a lot of the things that I get to work with every single day is very important. It's very crucial, and it's kind of missing in our day to day conversations. And I think, someone should say something. And, I love all of my family and all my friends. And I feel that when you love something, when you're really passionate about something, you don't want to keep it hidden. It's like a really delicious, chocolate cake or whatever kind of treat you love, and you just want to go ahead and share it with every person that comes in contact with your life. So this is really, I guess, that nice, delicious dessert or cake that I'm bringing to you, and hopefully, when you take a bite of the slice, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you shared this. So, as I said before in my other video, I'm really passionate about the kind of work that I do. I work every single day with leaders and team members, and showing them just what emotional intelligence and other crucial skills, or soft skills, as people like to call them, they're not soft at all, what they can do in your life. And I remember specifically one morning, just after my workout and everything, I was taking a shower, and I like to listen to a lot of books if if I'm able to do that. If I'm doing like just kind of mundane things like taking a shower, cleaning the house, and everything, and just to listen to books, multitasking. And one day I was listening to the Emotional Intelligence book by Daniel Goleman, and in the beginning, he was talking about how what he would really like for this information is not to just be held by those who are the select few in society, but really to be shared with everyone, no matter what walk of life or where you're coming from in the life. And he said something about, being empowered by information like self awareness. If you're a young person, a juvenile in juvie, and you're already being told by people around you, maybe by society, that your decisions, they are who you are, and there's nothing you can do about it. And being able to learn about self awareness and how being aware about how your decisions, the actions that you take, how they can impact your life in a negative or in a good, edifying way. And that right there is just empowering. And then, of course, learning the other skills of emotional intelligence, like self regulation. So, once you're aware of how you react or how you act in certain situations, what are you going to do with it? Are you choosing to act from there? And I was just like, yes, this is why I love this stuff, because I believe that, although I really appreciate working with leaders and with team members in wonderful healthcare organizations, I I really feel that the people that could really use this and benefit from this aren't those who find themselves in those positions of leadership or working in a healthcare organization. Because most of these individuals will already have a degree or several, and they're already in a position of just being elevated by society. So I really feel that YouTube, maybe it's one of the best ways to reach out to anyone, no matter what walk of life, no matter what stage in life you are in right now, that this information can really benefit you. And I'm speaking about this, I think, because it has really and continues to benefit me every single day. So as people, we are emotional beings. And it's not just enough for us to know that we have emotions that are surging in us every single day, with every single encounter, with every single thing that we see, conversation we hear. We have to learn, okay, what do we do with these emotions, these feelings that we're having? Because a lot of the times, if we don't know how to utilize them, how to recognize them in ourselves and in others, then we can end up, really breaking relationships or burning bridges or just not helping things move forward, when it really should be moving forward, and could have a really good effect on people's lives. So again, I hope that you all find interest and are encouraged to learn and grow with me, because just know that as I speak about these things, and even in my classes when I teach to the organizations that I belong to, I always let people know that no one is perfect in this. I am not like the master of these things that I bring to you. I too find myself struggling with being able to master these skills, but that's the cool thing about, I think, information is just you're able to share it. And I think to whom much is given, much is expected. So in my life, I have had wonderful mentors. I've had wonderful people who have taken the time to really try and understand me and show me things that I think would have not been possible without their mediation or just interference in a good way in my life. So I hope that you can enjoy the material that I bring, and we'll take a dive into it as the weeks come by. So again, nice to see you all. Please feel free to reach out to me if you're on my Facebook and you're engaging into some of the questions I'm throwing out there. I really appreciate you, because again, conversations, and this is what brings us closer together as a society, as people, and more than ever do we have the need to feel closer and connected to others. So I appreciate your time, and happy Saturday and or whatever day of the week it is when you watch this, and I hope that you are doing well. So stay blessed. Que Dios los bendiga a todos, and I will see you in my next video. So thank you. Bye.